Heretics on the attack and FUT on the defense, I guess, in a very early skirmish.
Okay.
Boo just backhanding too. I don't know where FUT were off to. Well, they at least got Boo down, but still.
Lull in the round as Heretics grouping up 4 versus 3. Looking to go over to that B site. And when I look at this double Sentinel, I've seen someone post a video about this stuff, about how this is the wave, the new wave, the future, the double Sentinel.
Okay.
And I want to see how this plays out on this map, because obviously there's a lot of corridors, a lot of angles that you have to block off.
It's a big old map as well.
It's a big old map, and I don't think these guys know how to let go of shift right now, so here we go.
Oh, that was nice.
Good catch.
Quick little crunch. Catches out of Captain, so that's going to be the site secured and the plant in place. And you don't really have to hold it from the site itself. You can sit pretty passive on this.
Looks like that's exactly what they're doing. And Team Heretics, great at the style. Sunset's their best map, and you basically have the same approach there.
Yeah, they watched the same one YouTube video I did. Fantastic. We're in agreement. But Mr. Fallen and YettaJ, it's really hard to break that back line, especially from this sort of position. Let's see if they can do any sort of damage, though. Jens just waiting to see if anyone dares to make the cross. Obviously, YettaJ now going to push forward. Does isolate a fight. Nice shot from Woot in response. And they have so many bodies here. It's going to be very hard for YettaJ to try and clear any of this. Complementary angles, not letting it get too far through. Miniboo already going to hinder those first couple of steps tried to be taken. Dizzy sent up. They're going to try and go off the back of this one, but Woot's ult going to come in. Catch 2 of them, but they try and swing. It's Cracks to save them. Somehow doesn't actually get caught in that. And now down to a 3v3 in the post plant. Keep your eyes on the positioning. Keep in mind, you have Rienz and you have Boo. Astra and Breach here. Woot has to be the gun-out sort of guy at this point. Keep contact, but he goes down. Crack step by step, clearing through the site. Now we're looking at the utility. Now we're looking at what they've got for this plant position. What do they have to pressure this?
Smart.
First tap, second go wingman. Now, gun out, holding, off angle found. Joel, that's just outstanding from FUT. Defuse at some point, but the timing's everything. And now the tap on the spike, no one's fully responding. He's going to back away from this. They still need to try and clear this back line. Oh, and the spam, they've already got it worked out. Boo's there to deny. Heretics look in control. One player is, which is Rienz. Oh, that's a dirty little angle. Tricky to aim up there. And YettaJ catching him. Don't know if that was the right choice. And the hack going to be invested. You can see Heretics now trying to be proactive in this. They still know about the player up there. But where are the rest? Heretics just spinning on a dime, finding everyone trying to flood back in. And that's going to be a save for CNED. He wants to keep that operator up. All good, thank you. Yeah,
he can float. He had an updraft. We're good.
They're pretty close to the divide. They're not giving up the site completely. CNED getting very curious about this. Does he just go through? It's going to be Miniboo taking down Cracks. Time to swing! And he hits! CNED with 2 big pickups. He looks comfortable until he gets put down. And just a weird scrap on the site. Did Mr. Fallen get anything? I don't think so. This is just turning into deathmatch on the site. Benji's outnumbered, and he doesn't have the bullets to handle it. Yeah. Quick set little swing. Didn't get what... Oh, they tried to go back in on it. That's pretty audacious, and it's just traded back and forth, 2 apiece on either side. It feels like FUT are getting more willing to fight. Even that early display of possession over towards the A side of the map there towards A main, and they're willing to brawl on it, which is a dangerous game to play, but they're winning out everything. YettaJ going to take down Boo. That's the hat invested. So all of this position gets seen, gets considered.
2 versus 3. Deadlock setup here on this site. Team Heretics. They're going to walk straight into Cracks' crosshair.
He's in the right place, isn't he? One enemy remaining. And just a pixel. Just a pixel. Clearly got their work put in, and that's a shutdown right there. Yeah. Beautifully done by FUT. This. CNED trying to lean in.
See it.
Waiting.
Please, please, please.
Oh my god, the last second. Oh, okay, it's okay, it's okay. It didn't really count, it didn't really happen. Miniboo puts him out of his misery more than anything, and Heretics are holding on to this one. We're down to just the 2 players left alive. YettaJ and out of Captain.
Wait.
What? Now, it's quite fun seeing this in a practice environment almost, because as said, they've probably run so many practices, so many different looks here, but they're being stalled on the way in. And a Captain with a freebie pretty much. Miniboo trying to bounce forward.
Okay.
But look at the angle. FUT getting more and more confident, playing from the site itself. There's no way out of that. They're getting... Players are trying to re-clear the space. Oh, C-Ned. That's what curiosity gets you, Miniboo. Trying to take back what you thought was yours. But no, and the lean on the other side. They've drawn so much of a reaction just to that mid-pressure. It's freed up this site for the plant now.
Concealment.
4 versus 5, Team Heretics. Dating out that first tap camera.
To take a little moment.
Seeing that solo. Here comes Wingman for the defuse.
You get to go at this when you got the combination work with the utility coming in and just players trying to pull their bodies through here. Already halfway achieved, but you gotta look who's still standing. It's only Rienz.
What?
And I say only Rienz, but maybe it's more than enough. Mr. Fallen gets him in the end.
But Miniboo on the defense here.
Okay, the Dizzy actually did find him. And then, it wasn't pretty, but he's caught Mr. Fallen. Benji's now hit that rotation. He's fine. They've taken them down to just 2 players. That plant's not going to be easy either. They're having to clear through this site. There's so many of those little trips and wires in the way. They're going to have to try and make their way through. And it's hard to carve out some safety. Opting just for that smoke towards the stair side of Link.
30 seconds left.
Site is clear. Heretics giving them enough respect that they don't want to make any risks here. They need this round. This is a highly valuable round. And opting for the safe plant. And hoping that maybe Yedajay can cause some problems on the cross, but this is a really difficult position in a 2v5.
Boo is so far away, but he needs to get there before the rest of the team goes in.
Okay, so they still haven't noted where Ada Captain is. They might have heard that TP, but that's it. Yedajay can't quite see above that cage either. And already Ada Captain. Oh my God, Yedajay! He knows where the other player behind him is. Can't make it any further. Miniboo keeping the space up towards top. On the other side, trying to keep control of this one. Yedajay's close. Any trap off the back, any kills to be had, and that's not bad, but it's only a trade. They could have probably done with more, and Crack's denying everything. The connection on Wu is ridiculous. And now Heretics are just down to 2. Miniboo and Boo left scrambling. Split. The site looking vulnerable. This has to be a massive bailout from Miniboo. Great shot on the first. Gets to fall away. This is what they needed. Making it more manageable. Making it almost feasible. And keep in mind, Boo's not on the site yet. He's still further away. Miniboo's gone down, and now it's a 1v3. Now it's almost impossible. So much to worry about, so much to clear, and the deadlock util on top. This is hard to witness. Has to try and slip around the net a bit here. Can't believe you live
trap there. Yeah, well, I was looking at the faraway screen and I'm old.
But the win on the extremity, right? Heretics take down Ada Captain, so they could shift towards that side, but he was just caught in no man's land. Maybe not expecting the pace of this. Oh!
What a whip.
It, that's sharp. That was real quick. Boo just gets deleted. And now they've won back out, right? All that space that maybe Benji could have had is free real estate. So they get to sit in a really comfy post plant, play off the site, don't need to overextend. And you look at the util that we've got left for Heretics, a little bit of kit for Rienz, sure, a little bit of something for Woot, so they could get some pressure, but you're hoping that something just blindly works out, and that might be the job. There we go. Maybe get someone off the map for me. Crack's gonna find Wu, it's gonna be traded out. Rienz is there, and it's all going a little bit topsy-turvy. Crack's now in a 1v2. 26 HP. Another tap on the spike. He has to respond to this at some point. He has to take the risk. He has to take the swing, and he loses. Miniboo. Let's see if this works. Ooh, this is huge. That's on the platter. That was just tailor-made.
Okay.
Good response, though. Miniboo gonna find him. Gotta look at how this scrap then goes. It's gonna be an absolute cluster over here. So far, Heretics coming out on top. 3 to the 2 players. Mr. Fallen's got himself a rifle, though. Yedajay still on the Sheriff. They can get a plant from this, but the numbers still sit in the hands of Heretics. You still have that paint shell there. You still have the kit from Voot. You've still got so much of that util to bank on. On this angle, gonna get cleared. Woot's dealt with Yedajay so quickly that Mr. Fallen is gonna have to over-deliver and then some. And he's been spotted at the back of the site so many rounds now. And I think they know where he might be. That mosh will force him forward. He has to swing. He takes down 1, but 1 is not enough. Split. Ult to maybe signify the goer, and now we get the pressure. He's going to be cleared out as Miniboo. Woot now in the back lines looking surrounded. He is in trouble. Does he get to keep his life? I think he does. And a captain, oh, he wants it. Gun did come back out, but he didn't get there in time to really swing around the corner and any sort of fight back happen. So Plant going to be in.
Pretty high up barrier there.
You think that's why they meant to put it?
I don't think so. You know, that's my expert opinion, by the way.
I was just checking, just making sure.
Good defensive setup for this retake. Team Heretics going for it?
Yeah, they're pushing through. with 3 of them still standing and no real way back to the site. They're just banking on maybe Rian's hitting some worldly shots, but he's got 2, but he's going to have to find 3 more. And that clock is going to start ticking. Yeah, maybe you can find cracks, maybe you can find maybe Mr. Fallen, but the rest, no way. There's no one else going to give him a fight on this. And they know it. The time's running low. Rian's made a damn good go of it, but it's not going to be enough here. With, I imagine that's CNED up there. Yeah, Plant now for the 2nd or 3rd time of asking, but quick clear actually. It's Miniboo instantly to take down CNED. And they're clearing through the site so easily. Now the ult. Gonna catch anyone? Nah. Absolutely not.
Sad.
Yeah. Oh. And FUT actually playing back towards site. They're still trying to sit on this one. You've got Mr. Fallen playing back deeper, but it's going to be cracks on site itself without a captain. And they're firing here. Back to the wall Baron, but it worked out at least for a couple of kills. But the numbers now so unfavorable. But now the captain trying to do everything he can. He's got a fair fight on them. He's trying to make this so difficult. He's got players above, left and right. There's no more he could have done. Diffuse is going to be fine. Good position, and he might get that backline damage you were wanting, but a missed shot, and that time it gets punished.
That's Thrash as well.
30 seconds.
Getting that online could really secure this round if it gets too dangerous, but it'd need someone to over-deliver here. Actually, the captain going to get himself a rifle and get out of danger. This is big. So does Woot invest? Yes, he does, and they need it as well. They've got to re-clear here. Heretics have been good at this, though, clearing out the site. Re-ends again, finds CNED. Rifle falls to the next man. That's going to be cracks. Dizzy ain't going to do it, but Ada Captain going to get back on the site here. Can they get some crossfires? Can they get some trades? Oh, yeah, cleaner kill than that. Not good enough now. 3 players against you, and I love the idea from FUT, but I mean, the landing. It's actually pushed up just yet. There's no way you clear this. There's zero chance.
Oh, it's so free.
Why did you speak? Why did you speak? He's still got 2 somehow. But Heretics now on the verge. A 4v1 and CNED already tagged up.
So that's what they mean by Caster's Curse.
That's the one. You finally saw it in full effect, and the death is okay. What is going on? We've had some weird misses here. Bettina trying to shut it down. Not gonna happen. Heretics.
They want to go and stop FUT before they get to the site.
It's such a nasty lurk, maybe offset by Benji's timing, but still, as it stands, you're looking at the site itself, and a free take for Heretics. They're going right back in, and very early here, but the Paranoia going to catch and seen it. Going to pick up 2. Woot and Miniboo go down. Rien's Boo and Benji struggling now, and there's that late lurk coming into effect, clearing out, allowing all that focus straight through towards CT.
Does it catch anyone?
I think it caught a couple. They've definitely seen some, but Miniboo wants right on in. It's back-to-back kills for Heretics, clearing out middle. Nice little playback through there, being proactive with the high flash being sent in. And now it's down to J and Mr. Fallen to try and find any sort of value they can. Can they cost him a rifle or 2? They make this harder. Already spotting the player close by. That being J. Won't be able to fall too far away from this. But Heretics showing a little bit of caution here. Still, information aplenty. This should be clean, and it is. Quick work in the end of that first.
Stolen B main.
The stun. Miniboo's affected. And Boo goes down. I thought both of them could have held that then. Maybe Miniboo wanted to save the day, but they've won out on B. It's the floodgates are open. Yeah, the spike's not picked up, but the others can try and gather that on the way back around. This is huge. Even got pressure towards middle as well from Ada Captain. It's perfect. They had everything wrapped up with a bow in this. Woot is going to be dead here as FUT perfectly respond.
And Andalusia flawless in response to team. Is he going to come back and flash again?
He's just gone for the swing. Double swing! What? And it's rewarded! Audacious play and pandemonium to even find Mr. Fallen as well.
The walk out to B, it's going to get the site, but it's not going to do much more than that at the end. FUT not even in a position to capitalize off of it because the spike is still in spawn. J still holding that A push to see if Miniboo goes all the way through. But already the reset from the defenders from A going back into middle, reading that the next play might be J through middle. But if they overextend here, if they peek,
have the spike.
It's all about timing.
Might lose that advantage.
They knifed to see if anyone was pushed up towards that kind of like mid pillar, but no one was. So they've played it on the erring on the side of caution, which might be the right call here. Drifting back towards a holding, a more standardized approach. God, they're desperate to find out where these guys are. The knife in, the owl drone. We can see where they've slipped through towards. Crack's going to try and get a little bit deeper towards CTs. On the backside of pillar now. Got them some safety. They've got a late mid presence from J. Still scary times for Heretics, and Cracks with a freebie. Finds Rienz and can now drift away a little bit deeper.
That's Thrash online now for FUT as well that they could use in this. Team Heretics was so comfortable going for that 5 versus 3 retake, giving up that site, but now only in a 4 versus 3. Starting to come in here. Don't expect that op on Yedajay.
Oh yeah!
It's tricky.
Monster on the loose!
Top race is huge. So here he comes. Miniboo trying to slide on in, but it's Cracks to find him. And now there's problems, but they're going to get halfway at least on the spike here. Benji ain't moving. Trying to be ice cold about this, but the trades are coming out effective for FUT. A 2-1. And Boo, the last man alive, trying to do what he can, but he's just, oh my god, how did he get Cracks there? But he's got to go. He has to find this kill, and he can't. Yedajay is here and there. And now Cracks the one to be pressured first. Nice shot from Woot. That's a good step, but still, FUT have this back line. Now going to be under scrutiny from Boo. And Yedajay's just holding on. This man just finds critical kills time and time again. Rienz, though, I've seen it. Maybe they can pressure the spike here, but it's going to be difficult. Mr. Fallen keeping eyes on. Yedajay waiting in case someone tries to get close. How do they get rid of it? Well, that's a shot. And now there's a couple of problems. Mr. Fallen, it's all on you. A 1v2, and he wants halfway at the very least. Benji's got that, and Rienz has the shot. Heretics never down and fully out here.
To shut down all the abilities. The timing peak.
Oh my god.
There it goes.
Wait.
What?
No, what are we up to? That felt so out of sorts. So.
Why are they
the timing? What is going on between these two? Suddenly it's getting messy here. Yedajay's look now has to be sped up. He can't just sit back and wait. You've got Ada Captain getting out there, does have TP, can get away with that one. Oh my god, I thought he was sticking around for a second then, jeez.
I think he just wanted the info, but Yedajay is completely cutting off all the rotations through spawn. So right now, Ada Captain needs to make this decision. 40 seconds. Wherever he goes, he needs to commit. And Team Heretics knows Boo has his ultimate. He can quickly reposition if he needs to. But right now, they're just gambling towards B. If it's A, cool, we go together.
30 seconds
Yedajay
left.
needs to get 2 on this rotation. But right now, Miniboo reclearing B main. The rest of the team through spawn, and Yedajay knows that they're all here.
So much pressure on him, though. They know about his lurk, so they've got to be paranoid about this, or at least they should be. They seem to be completely none the wiser.
No, not again.
Boo! A quick flick and it's job done. Now it's on Ada Captain to basically clutch here. What can the one man achieve? Desperate to get a kill, and I like the timing on this. He's actually threading the needle quite well. Going to invest the smoke, but he's got to keep an eye on the spike at the very least. He can't let it completely go out of hand. Oh, he's just about dodging these bullets here. Pulling the Neo, but still the tap on the spike. You can see that it's not a commitment. He's waiting on this.
They're waiting. They have time.
They both have. Oh my god! But now they're down at least a player here. They've got to play this to perfection. Ada Captain trying to just toy with their minds. Oh my god! Ada Captain. Rienz. Thought you might have balls of steel on that one, but it's Ada Captain. Oh, I thought he could have had that clutch. Maybe expecting this is the next reaction. Is it the right call? It was, but the gun in the wave, there's still enough numbers here. The Heretics come out on top. Woot this time gonna go for the ult as well. They now know about Ada Captain. They don't quite know about Yedajay or Mr. Fallen, but they can make a good guess on this one. Mr. Fallen may be the one to find a shot here to help out. He can! And that's huge, but still the numbers sitting pretty favorably here, but the position of this fight is everything. Ada Captain again! So goddamn clutch when it matters, and now Boo left in the 1v2 this time. Can he get the res? At least attack towards it.
30 seconds
Should be able to, no crush in the door here. Res is up, and we're back to 2 apiece, but now they know his position.
Sneaky position as well.
This is nice from Yedajay. Should be rewarded.
They found my wife.
Caster's Curse. I'm not going to say anything because last round he had something similar.
At the timing, that positioning should be so good. And Ada Captain, if you won't do it, I will. Yedajay not going to be able to get there in time just yet. Going to have to speed up if he wants to catch Boo. And now, whoa, what a shot from Boo.
Go for spike.
10 HP. And they haven't seen Yedajay. Are they starting to think maybe he's on the lurk? When does that penny drop? It's so well positioned. Come on, Boo! The curse holds true. Been picked up in the hands of CNED, and one with Cracks. Next string of attention is over towards this market approach.
Yedajay.
Again, this timing is so good. Now he's rewarded, and he even wants a little bit more. Woot's going to shut him down, but you look at the numbers. It's a 2v4.
Wow, Benji, they might timing swing into this.
Goes wide. Hello. Gonna see all of them. Boo's now on a platter. Does he get out with his life already? You can see where Dizzy was able to get that flash towards, but he's made it out of sight. This guy is fortunate. He's off ski. He's out of there. Got to be careful on this cross though.
Okay.
Oh my god. Ooh, I thought he might have had that. Rienz, though, keeps things at least within touching distance. But look at CNED trying to shift up a bit closer. He could have a fight on Benji here, but it's Woot joining him. So a 1v2, one right, one left, but it's CNED still. That knife will give away that he was close. Not quite sure where, but still close enough. They've got to be careful. And now the swing, and that's not a clean enough shot. Benji takes that first step. Now it's on J. Clutch before. Can he clutch again? Not this time. Heretics closing the gap up to 5. It's a sight that's a little bit dangerous, a little on the line. He needs Boo with him. And now here comes the hit with the Dizzy and the Stun. They are looking so vulnerable, looking so easy to clear, and they are! FUT walk the site on the re-hit. It was just so well crafted on the timing. Now Benji and Rienz trying to play this back in. That's a lot of bodies to clear. That's a 2v4. You got to look at the post-spawn positioning. Mostly tucked towards site with a little bit of an offset from Mr. Fallen. Oh, the swing together. I don't know if he saw enough. It feels like he did. Maybe a step or two even potentially heard. Going all the way around, but it's going to be matched. It's going to be met with a similar look from Mr. Fallen. With no pressure elsewhere, they're starting to get a bit paranoid, but he's got the flash still, but he might get pushed off this angle. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Benji would have to go nuclear to do anything. It's looking like FUT are teed up to take the lead even further away. Oh my god! Oh!
Already moving back.
Oh, a nice attempt at damage, but Cracks is so sharp.
They're so close though, Team Heretics, but don't expect this.
Surely not. Oh, but the timing. Now they're going to hear those tippy-tappies over towards tiles, and they're going to just shift away. They get themselves back towards site. This is a lovely little kind of like assassination from FUT, and CNED wanted to pick back up where he left off on map 1, but not going to be the case. Okay, now this is where we get a little too dangerous. Now we got to be careful here. We're in a 3v3. It was looking like FUT had all the right approaches for a minute.
3 versus 3, and Team Heretics knows it's only one more player here. Right now, we gotta go quick. We gotta kill him before the rotates come in.
And they know he's on site. Off the back of that knife, they've got to know that he was around this position, and yeah, indeed, he's gonna be committed to it, but they've been stalled out. Heretics taking their time here. The flash comes in. Mr. Fallen tries to send a quick flash before he went down, but it wasn't gonna be. So now a 2v2, back and forth. No plant, 20 seconds. It's getting dangerous. They know about one, but they don't know about J. Maybe looking to identify, but this one's close by here. The right click not good enough, and cleaned up. Benji gonna do well in the G on Mini Boop, but that's not that bad when you're on Neon. You can just run and gun. Okay, well, it's not that great.
If there was follow-up, maybe.
Yeah, theoretically. And yeah, the spacing, not great.
I'll flash.
Yeah, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, he's screwed. CNED tries to turn it in time, but the support's there. Cracks out of the captain, keeping control of the line. Rienz, the offset of the timing doesn't work out well enough for him. He can't counter swing that. So down to Rienz and Woot. They do have the rifles in this bonus. So they are still a little bit more dangerous. You've got to pay them enough respect here. Don't give too much away. Knife back in 7. Trying to play together here. And it's beautiful. FUT really well controlled on that push up towards A there. They did everything right.
30 seconds, you gotta make a decision. You gotta move.
They're trying to keep going this way?
Okay.
I mean, you're walking into a massacre. CNED's here, so it's back to the wall Valorant. They are against the odds. And those odds are stacked in their face. 14 seconds now. They're trying to brawl it out. A mistake on this round here has cost them a real opportunity, and 9 rounds of FUT. You expect 3 players here, right? There's, oh my god, no, this is not how this is meant to happen. This is how you get punished?
I know exactly.
This isn't meant to be the round that it all falls down. I thought they had the right idea, but maybe that little bit of pressure, that little bit of paranoia from that pressure top middle was enough to force them forward. And now you're seeing the consequences. Now you're seeing the site under that Heretics banner. The plant's gonna be in, and it's down to Fallen and J to try and fight back through this, and an individual attempt isn't gonna be enough. Mr. Fallen does evade the paranoia, and he's got a couple of targets here, but Pinhead's hard to hit towards, so Benji's just going to slip off from this one, sit a little deeper, depend a touch more towards Mini Boop.
He's called Benji a Pinhead?
Yeah.
All right. You know, I've said this before, but we've said this before. These aren't the rounds that you're supposed to be winning. 1 versus 3 for Mr. Fallen.
Oh my god, stop it. Stop it. Why have you said that? Because now it's starting to happen. He's got one to the right and one to the left. Oh my god, what is going on? What are these individual fights? There we go.
He didn't get a half. He doesn't have time.
It's fine. Yeah, getting slowed down a little here, but there's still the 2 on the site. J, one of them, Mr. Fallen. Oh, just trying to get ahead of it again. Mr. Fallen now just tucked towards back killer. He gets kind of a surprise fight. That's a ridiculous follow-up, though. Mr. Fallen desperately trying to keep those numbers at least within touching distance, but this is so difficult. A 2v3, an upgrade for Radic Captain. Cracks on the Sheriff, full utility, still a chance here. It's not impossible, it's just improbable. Trying to force Benji forward. Does the barrel show? It doesn't matter. He finds out a captain, and now the position will be considered. They'll know where that mosh came from. So Cracks' chance is diminished by the second. He can try as he wants, but there's still a utility here. Benji, even late round, popping some in, making it even trickier for Cracks to do anything of value. And I think he knows this one's done for. That is going to be 10 here.
Send Wingman on it.
Pillar.
Stuns up, guns up.
That's nice. Hard. Can't avoid it that time. That's nice. Benji does get 2 on the way back in. Back down to a 2v2. Make it a 2v1 out of captain. Looking to clutch up again. How does Boo play this? Oh, cleanly is how he plays that. But Cracks is sharp as hell. He's the one who got the pick back towards the start of this, taking down Mini Boo. Can he avenge his fallen brother here, Boo? Trying to play the dance. Toy with the timing. And Cracks ice cold in it. Boo knows he's off. Spots him again.
Saw the head.
He doesn't need to go for this just yet. Now he does. Oh, he's toying with him. Careful, 2 HP here. He's going to have to swing this. And he does! Boo avenging his brother. Getting the Red Bull clutch. Right place. And a captain. There's the first. Remember, I told you about the second, though. Don't think he's done just yet. He's taken down Mini Boo, but
30
Benji
seconds left.
is quick to this. Going to catch the support system of CNED. There is another player here, though. That Dizzy should be the red alarm bells ringing, knowing there's a lot of players here. And the back line. There's the pressure. Cracks is going to go down, but there's still out a captain on the side. Mr. Fallen now swings from CT. There's the second. We all told you about it. You didn't believe us. But 10 seconds now. They need the plant here for Rienz. There's not much more he can do. 6 seconds. Flashed up, stunned up. This is just perfect from FUT. Finally, they get back in this. Yeah, really hard one to call on it, but Cena gets caught by the paranoia, and Mini Boo's just set up for success out of captain, trying to isolate a fair fight. But oh, Benji! Melting shot. They just keep going. And Cracks goes down. They keep trying to make up and make up and make up. And now they just bulldoze through them. Heretics want that 12th round. They want to secure a bare minimum OT here. Mr. Fallen and Yedajay, this is really hard. A 2v5, no access to sight. And there's going to be a plan against them too. Again, you've got to consider the money. You've got to consider every aspect of this. Those rifles are valuable. They're just getting no play here.
FUT just poked the Hornet's nest. Felt the wrath, the response from Team Heretics, and now they have to go save. Let Team Heretics have that 12th round.
The recovery here is Yedajay unable to really be of much assistance.
Okay.
Mini Boo's gone down. That's good for Cracks. Tries to put his life on the line to get back towards the back box here. Mr. Fallen in support takes down Woot. We're still seeing this go on. This is a 3v4. Yedajay is barely breathing, but he's still alive. He's still got a gun in the game.
He can fake plant and teleport all the way back to B if he wants to. I wonder if they're going to do it, but they're not in the position, the rest of the team, in elbow right now to be able to do that.
How much do they know? Who's going for it?
Sticking that plant. 3 versus 4. Benji alive. The win condition for the team.
Benji, got to be clutching this. Rienz still here too. That's the 2 CT players, going to be locked down by them, but that puts so much on the plate of Boo. He can try and keep them back with one ways, but Mr. Fallen's found him. That's the site now open and available. They're getting overwhelmed here. FUT trying to fight back in, but Rienz does not find Mr. Fallen. Hold on. And Benji's always got to clutch in him at least once a game. And this might be the moment. No, out of captain, still there. And now a 1v2, very difficult for Rienz, especially with Yedajay holding that angle. It's out of captain to keep. You're going to hear the ults coming out from either side. The paranoia going to be posted, everything coming in. But Mini Boo right up mid. How has he sliced through them like a knife through butter? And oh my god, Mini Boo! Just deadly, butchering FUT here. And Cena took a lot of damage. 17 HP is not enough. The flashes were great. The stuns were in. Everything going their way. Yedajay and Ada Captain have been great. But this is so much. Oh my god, Ada Captain still gets 2 here. Hold on. The spike's not down. Do they know about Yedajay? They will now. And it's too little, too late. 13 to 11.